In this super quick After Effects tutorial, we will learn how to make this amazing looking vintage text animation where we have the text animation and also a nice looking VHS background which is animated and just looks super cool. So these are super simple, so let's just go right into it. So I'll make a new composition, and then first of all let's add a solid, and the color is not important because the effects will overlay this one. So just make sure the layer is selected, and let's search for the fractal noise effect first of all, and just apply it by double clicking it. And then we need to change a few settings, but just for the understanding, this now is the background which will have a bit of animation going on, so it's not boring. So let's decrease the contrast to 10 and increase the brightness to 10. And let's also open up the transform settings and put 1000 in the scale setting. And let's also turn up the complexity of this thing to 20. And now we also want to go to the beginning of our composition and put in a keyframe for the evolution setting. And then we can go to the end and just increase the evolution a bit. And maybe it's not that visible yet, but as you can see, the background has some kind of movement going on. It's not that super one color anymore, but let's also add a few more things, starting with the noise effect. So just log in for noise and apply this one, and here we can just put in something like 10%, or maybe put in 12. And as you can see, now the background has a bit of noise going on, but we want to untick or uncheck this noise type thing. And this is almost it for our background, but we also want it to be a bit darker. So let's add a tritone effect. And now we can just play with these values in here, and we just want to make a few of them darker. So let's put in a dark gray value in the midtones, and maybe this should be okay. We can leave the shadows, but we could also make the highlights a bit darker. And as you can see, now this gets interesting, and this is good. Now as you can see, if we play this, we get this more, now you can see more details of it as well. We have just a nice looking background which is not that boring anymore. And now let's also add another solid on top of this, and let's add the Venetian lines effect and also play with a few settings. So let's first of all increase the transition completion to something between 90 and 100. So as you can see, if it's 90, we get these nice stripes here. And we can also change the direction angle to 90 degrees so that they are horizontal. But depending on what you put in here, these stripes will be more prominent or more decent. But that's completely up to you. Let's just go with 85 for this example. And this is super cool. This is the background, and I think this already looks good. Now let's start with the text. So let's right click in here and just add a text. And I'll just first of all, let's make sure that the text settings here in the character settings, that we have the fill white color in here and the stroke nothing. So if there's something in here, just hit this no stroke thing. But then we can just type in something in here, like vintage for example. And let's also scale this up a bit, just like this. And we can also open up the align tab and just align it horizontally and vertically. And this is cool. Let's for this one add the animation. And the good thing is there's a preset that we can use, so we can just open up the animation presets. Let's go to text and open up the blurs, and then we can just add the jiggy animation preset. And once we apply this, we can see this one will now be animated, but this one is super strong, as you can see, and we don't want it to be that prominent. So let's open up the settings in here, open up the jiggy animator and open up the blur settings. And now we can change with the expression values in here. So just double click on this thing in this code in the timeline, and let's just take a 0 here. So let's do 10 and not 100. And now this would be more subtle and just looks super cool. but as you remember in the example, it looked different, it looked even better. So let's work on it a bit more. So first of all, we want to select this text layer and duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D. And now we can, for this one, we can just go to the character settings again, and now we can hit this switch button. So now we will have only a stroke and not a fill. And we will now see in a second where this is important, because now we can select the other layer where that's just the fill. And in here we can, or with this one, we can just hit T on the keyboard to access the opacity settings and bring this down to something like 50 or even less maybe. This is okay. And now, if it's not super blurry at this frame, we can see that we now have this cool contrast. And maybe let's even decrease the opacity to something like 10. I think this should look better, or maybe 15. That's completely up to you. And now if we play this will take some time to pre-render, but we will get a super cool looking result similar to the example at the beginning. And now After Effects crashes, but that was not planned. But that's it already, so that's fine. And hopefully you enjoyed this one, and see you next time.